Yeah.
Man, top of the month. Top of the fucking month. Yeah, man. July 1st already. Damn, it's hot too outside. Welcome to the Freedom Cage podcast, where you lock into a free state of mind each and every paid week on all DSPs, of course. I got my main guy, my ace, my left and my right this week, Shawn, better known as Mr. Seniorly on all my socials to my right.
You know.
And me, I'm Kenny, man, also known as King Kaepernick on all those socials. But today, man, it's July 1st, man. Welcome to the school's officially out.
Yes.
Kids is overly bad.
Yes.
Time of the year.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's absolutely right.
But other than that, man, how you been, man? How's your last couple of weeks?
Oh, last couple of weeks is good, man. Just this being celebrating Pride Month and Caribbean Heritage Month.
Mm-hmm.
It's been really good. We put on a lot of really good events at the job for Juneteenth. I know we're going to get into that later, but just a lot of good things, man. A lot of good things happening. Some potential moves coming down the way as far as a career path, but
shit,
man.
Just, know what I mean, got to throw it in the air, got to throw it out there. Just got to make sure the universe works in your favor.
That's right.
Everything works when you put it out there, man. That's what's up, man.
Absolutely, man. How about you?
Everything was good, man. Went to Vegas from the other show. I went to celebrate my older brother's birthday out there, but got some bad news, man. Vegas is a young man's town, man. It's not meant for the over 30 crowd anymore. I assumed that I was just gonna be having like nonstop, everything. Just Vegas, the lights, the camera. I did more sleeping out there than I've ever done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lennox is here, so the overnights, wife taking 90% of them. But the overnights catching up, and work was getting a little heavier before I left. But caught up on a ton of sleep, man.
I hear you, man.
I'm not gonna lie about that. But I did have one terrible situation.
What's that?
See, I consider myself a professional packer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want no bullshit at the at the check-in. So I don't even bring liquids with me. You know what I'm saying? I pick up all my toiletries when I land. You gonna go to CVS, Walgreens, wherever you go anyway, right? Yeah. So we land, go to CVS, get my little loofah, my shower gel, my lotion, all my goods, my little smell goods, my deodorant, boom. In and out every day, man. Shower, good deodorant, everything, lotion, everything. Now, mind you, when I got there, it was 95 degrees, right?
Uh-huh.
Next day, it was like 104, right? The third day, it was like $1.15, you know what I'm saying? So, by the time, like the day of, us packing up, getting ready to go, like my face is like scaly. I like feeling, and I'm dark-skinned, nigga. I don't get sunburned, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never got sunburned in my life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm sitting at the table just chilling, right? And I see the back of my lotion, like it was, little travel-sized bottles. I see the back of the lotion at the very top. Like, it was like very fine print, but it was just like, add water, then rinse thoroughly. I'm like, add water, rinse thoroughly. Why would you have to add water to lotion and rinse thoroughly? I pick up the bottle, I turn around, I said, yo, my lotion been shower gel all damn weekend, son. I'm out here cooking in this fucking soap. Like, yo, my brown kid, they dying, son. I'm like, yo, my nigga, I thought it was the sun. I just like, I can't. It's like it's scaly. Like, yo, I could, like day one came and went. I was just like, ooh, it was hot out there, right? Like, yeah, nigga stop out of the pool, I said, I figured I had a hat on, but hey, maybe the sun did get to me, you know what I mean? Day two, I was like, wow, it's getting hotter, day of leaving, I'm looking at this shit. I bet there's half a bottle left. Like, I've been using this shit on my elbows, on my knee. Yeah, man, I came back with wild scabs on my face, man. Shit was crazy. I was like, this is what the whites go through when they go tan, and I was like, this is annoying. Like, my fucking skin flaking at the airport.
Damn, bro.
But outside of that, man, Vegas is for the young, man. I made an old nigga move mistake right there with the lotion / shower gel, but outside of that, yeah, man, it was dope. I would definitely go back, but I think I would bring the wife and kids, man, because outside of I don't gamble. So outside of just walking the strip, going to Fat Tuesdays, getting new like alcoholic beverages that are cold, it ain't really much for me to do out there, man. I'm not, but I'll definitely go back though. It was dope to see. I like the architecture more than anything, as far as the, all the buildings and the hotels. Nice. But yeah, man, Vegas was dope, man. Can't complain, man. And hey, the wife still loved me when I came back. So
that's important.
That's always important, man. That was always important.
Scales and all.
Scales and all. She had jokes on me. She was like, "You out there eating ass?" And I look at your face fucked up. I'm like, come on, man. I ain't out here. I ain't out there for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool, man. It was real cool, man.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So hey, man, it is July 1st, and cool fact. Today is actually International Reggae Day.
That's what's up, man.
It's crazy. So, we're always looking up like awareness days, especially at my job. So I figured, what's going on in July besides the obvious Independence Day, and this actually popped up. So this is actually an annual event held in Kingston, Jamaica, and is dedicated to celebrating the style of music, which is reggae. Now I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn. Grew up on reggae, you know what I mean? So it's originally born out of a sky and rock steady genres of music in the 1960s. Quickly gained distinction when its unpolished sound and strong dependence on rhythm. So I grew up on reggae. It always told some of the best stories as far as, really just getting through struggles of times and challenging government, and of course, the infamous names that comes to me is Bob Marley.
Of course.
Bob Marley and the Wailers and everything that they talked about, really preaching love. But we figure with this being International Reggae Day, I'm going to ask you 2 questions.
Oh, shit.
Number 1, what is your favorite reggae song?
It's funny. It's not. I don't think it's gonna be what you might think it is. Like, because you got the reggae greats out there. You know what I mean? The Boujous, the Beanies. You know what I mean? The Elephants. You know what I'm saying? But I think is his name Wayne Wonder. The Saddest Day of My Life. Is that who sings that?
Ooh,
is that him?
That's a good question.
It might have been like early 2000s or something like that, but it's for whatever reason when that song comes on when you at the function, whatever, like everybody, like the last set was usually like bump and grind, reggae, everything. But when that comes on, everybody kind of stops, either spark some or grab their drink, just try to take 2 or 3 seconds just to go. The saddest day of my life. Then the shit. You know what I mean? But I think that's probably one of my low key favorite drinks for no reason. I don't know. It's a cool vibe in the middle of the party once in a while.
All right. And then the next question: what's your favorite Caribbean dish?
Oh, oxtail, hands down.
He said hands.
Extra gravy on the rice. Like, you already know how it's going down. You already know it's going down. Oh, what's your favorite dish, man? Let me see what you got.
Oh man, for me, it used to be oxtail, but listen, pause. It's just not enough meat, bro.
You know what? Like, I gotta agree with you there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as I got older, I just bit the bullet and get the large plate now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because I know there ain't enough meat, now I gotta compensate and get more of the minimal meat in order to be full at the end of the fucking meal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so
but I definitely agree.
It used to be that, but I have to go with jerk chicken. Jerk chicken has been my go-to, especially since it's like the healthiest Caribbean meat that you can have. Pause. But yeah, jerk chicken is my shit.
And that's for your favorite reggae song.
Ooh. So this is tough.
Yeah, you gotta. Like, I don't have such a deep catalog in reggae. Like I said, I only knew like 4 or 5 of the majors. Like you got. Talk to me.
This is tough. So if we're talking about like. So there's different like modes, you know what I'm saying, for reggae with me, right? So you have your lovers rock, you have your dance hall. So for me, because now you got saddest day of my life ringing in my head.
My bad.
Mine's is gonna be I Don't Know Why. You may not be a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my lover's rock joint, right?
Okay.
Now my dance hall is tough. I'm a big time Bounty Killer fan. So it's a tie between Fed Up and Another Level with Bounty Killer and Baby Shin. And for me, like, Fed Up was just like, Bounty Killer was just going off about poor people's situation. And that shit resonated with me. You know what I'm saying? Back in the 90s. And then, of course, another level, just the way he starts off the track. It was like, Bounty Killer giving you originality, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, like he was
that's set off any party.
You know, bust a shot if you respect and love the quality. Bounty was my guy, so those are my favorite reggae.
High quality. High quality. All right,
man. Yeah.
Okay, not mad at that at all.
Yeah,
not mad at that at all.
That Bounty and Beanie battle still stings. Both of them. Still stings.
I think that was still the best verses that's ever taken place. Still.
Hands down.
A couple close ones, but nothing up to that magnitude. It was just too much to happen all at once.
Absolutely.
That's what's up. But yeah, man, it's Juneteenth, man.
Yes.
I got super happy it's recognized finally by the House. But but you know, before I get ignorant, talk to me. What is Juneteenth for those that don't know?
Right. So Juneteenth is when General Granger officially came into Galveston, Texas, and informed everyone that the Civil War was over and that slavery was officially over. What you may not know is 2 years before that was the official announcement of the Emancipation Proclamation from Abraham Lincoln. Mm-hmm. So now, with these slaves finally realizing that they were free, one of the key things in the message from General Granger that stings out was he was talking about they could no longer remain idle. And I mean, if you know anything about slavery, it wasn't nothing idle about a slave. They got their ass whooped or were killed if they weren't working. Then the other thing that he goes on to mention is they can't hold military posts. Now, if you think about it, how else are you going to learn to defend yourself, right? The first place you really learn defensive tactics, how to arm yourself, how to use a weapon, it's in the military. Otherwise, it's an illegal way on the street. All right? So just saying that you guys can't hold military posts if you're African American, that just shows you another way that they really kept us down and really didn't want us to evolve. So, and then of course now you made the transition from being an actual slave and property to now being an employee. So hence, you know, the movie The Help. So this is really, Juneteenth really just speaks about when they officially let everyone free from slavery, but then on top of it, there was so much underlying foundation that continued on slavery with Jim Crow, and that's for another podcast, but that's the heart of what Juneteenth is. It's really supposed to be Freedom Day. It's actually celebrated widely, and like Kenny just stated, it is officially a federal holiday.
Now that you got the particulars out the way for those that were uninformed or just curious to know the purpose of it, is like, the fuck took them so long?
Oh,
like
you name it.
Not only did it take them too long, like, it's a federal holiday, nationally recognized. Why did they wait till it's on a Saturday? When am I gonna get my work day off now? It's supposed to be on Friday, and next year I don't think it's leap year next year. It's next year's gonna be on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So we really won't see any real recognition, as far as, you know, a federal or national holiday for another 2 years. And you know, us blacks, if it's a little bit out of sight, out of mind, we'll tend to forget about it. I don't know if it's going to make the calendar cut next year as a day to be recognized, you know what I'm saying? But I would like to know if my PTO day, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, is this an office close day? Every 8 hours still on a check? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But I'm just curious to know when it's going to transition over into an actual thing that people truly recognize and respect it. You know what I mean? To see something and to understand what the purpose is cool, but if you don't understand or respect what's happening due to that situation, it kind of falls on deaf ears. And that's what I'm a little nervous about. But
that's a fair concern. You know what I mean? And, you know, just to put it out there, one of the things I heard a lot of when this officially became a holiday is, you know, I guess the people who feel so engulfed in the fight trying to say that this is not enough. You know what I mean? They were using quotes to say, you know, the biggest thing the white person has ever taught us is to celebrate small wins. And
distractions.
Exactly that. So for me personally, it's like you gotta accept the small wins as long as you understand that it's not over. We know what's still out there: police reform, equality, right? The disproportionate ways that African Americans died during COVID, health disparities. We know that's out there. Nobody said we're done. If anything, it's it's anyone who's just focused on the PTO that we should be worried about. Those are the people we should be educating, but we need to educate them.
That's true.
We can't just shun them off and be like, oh, here we go, ignorant black people. Like, no, they just probably need a little education.
That's it, a little bit.
You know what I mean? That's it.
Because similar with that, if it's something that not the hopping back, but the whole you don't want it to be forgotten thing, but how are you supposed to remember it going forward as well? Like you got, like you said, you got to take these small wins as they come, but are they being fought for? Or are they just being handed to us as a pity patty token?
That's a great question, and the only thing you can do is stay engaged and stay in the fight.
It's a long game. It's definitely going to be the long game.
Exactly.
If you thought slavery was long, the comeback has to be 3 times as longer, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is a stepping stone in the right place. Yeah,
you got to treat like real equity like a stock. It's gonna get better with time, but you got to keep investing. You got to keep paying attention to it. You can't take your eyes off it because it can get volatile at any time. You know what I mean?
Any moment.
And if you don't make the right moves, you'll lose everything in the process.
Quick. But yeah, man. Shouts out to the government voting on something that's big to a lot of people. But it's funny, it wasn't a unanimous vote. No, it was a 415 to 14 vote. There was 14 motherfuckers that thought that this shouldn't be something that should be celebrated on a national scale and level. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of reading the names off.
Not at all.
But fuck them niggas. But yeah, man, happy Juneteenth, man. Hope you got to celebrate with you and yours.
Yes.
But I am curious to know, black people of color, of course, but we always put spice on anything, you know what I'm saying? So this is essentially our Independence Day, so to speak, as far as, the whole the slave movement. How does one celebrate Juneteenth properly? July 4th, people get the hot dog barbecue bullshit. How do you do that? How would you celebrate Juneteenth?
I would take it as a moment of remembrance. We're talking about a time where no real literacy, we didn't own anything. We were nothing. We were considered property, regardless of what, General Granger came in there and said.
3/5.
It took 2 years.
3/5.
Yeah. It took 2 years. And let's not forget, we just got the, the 100th year anniversary of the Tulsa Race Massacre. We'll never forget. Wall Street, we'll never forget. So just like this one, we got to educate our kids. We got to educate ourselves, and we got to remember that exactly what happened in that Greenwood district, right? It was a bunch of black people who bonded together and said, let's build up our community. Let's make sure that all the money that comes in here is black owned. Can we do that now?
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I had a friend the other day post about, let's have business showers. Anytime someone starts a business, we get together and we all support it. You know what I mean? But that takes buy-in and engagement and people really wanting to do it. And that's where I would love to see people jump off of social media and be in critiques or critics and actually get out there and do that. Yeah. And in a visible way so that people can want to get in, because some things can't be private. Some things have to be out there so people learn how to do it and they know how to get involved.
It's the only way to do it. You gotta go outside. Don't let the pandemic fool you. Like, I know you might have been indoors for a little bit, but you gotta go outside. It's the only way to make shit actually happen. But the whole business shower thing is a super dope idea. It would be cool to see how they put a spin on it. Who gets invited and what do you bring? But it would be dope to see though.
We just know Tiny's bringing the mac and cheese.
Oh, mac and cheese on the way. Hopefully 2 pans.
For sure.
Oh, man, keeping politics, man. Yes, more stimmies is coming?
More stimmies are on.
I told him I needed one more. I'm going to make right on this one.
Hell yeah. and you actually lucked out. You know what I'm saying? Because you got your new blessing, Lennox. You know what I mean?
See, now here's my question: if I ain't get to claim little homie on the last joint because he wasn't here yet, do I get like a retroactive situation if he didn't hit the taxes on this one? They don't really know about him yet. You know what I mean?
That's actually a great plug to tell everybody. Check out our financial literacy episode on our YouTube channel.
Please do.
You know what I mean?
Shouts to Miriam.
Yeah, shout out to Miriam, man. Shout out to everybody who really supported that. I see you guys sharing it, posting it. It's our most viewed. We got new subscribers, so thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
So if you want really in-depth information on that, she definitely shared that on that episode. But what we do know is that, like she stated, this is a child tax credit that has certain deadlines as far as how it applies to you, what age your children needed to be in, and what amount you will get. Mm-hmm. So we just ask that you go check out that episode, and you'll get all the information you want. But
sure.
It's coming.
It's coming, man. Can't wait. I'm checking the account daily. I'm not sure when it hit yet, but I'm gonna keep checking. You know
Yes, sir, man.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, but yeah, man. If Biden gonna make, he gonna try to buy his next round in. I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm gonna do what the last one didn't do.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna keep giving money. I'm gonna buy him to come back to the polls.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I ain't never had this much money from the president. But even Vice President Kamala, she announced a $1.25 billion in new funds for the Rapid Recovery Program, and that's strictly aimed to help small businesses in need. I assume this is not the new PPP, but another form or level of it. You know what I mean? So if you were a small business in some sort of dismay or still trying to get back on your feet from the whole COVID crisis, especially if you're a brick and mortar, hopefully you'll be able to secure some additional funds to keep your doors open for a little while longer while outside is opening up. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, keep giving money out, man. I don't know who's paying. I don't know who we owe, who we borrowing this from, but keep giving it out.
Yeah, you know how it is. The more we print, the more we lose the value.
Bitcoin dropping. Bitcoin's dropping.
Yeah, big time.
Oh man, on my cryptos, man.
Yeah,
not those crypts. I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
We are not gangbangers.
We're not gangbangers here. Just fight.
We are two hardworking black men.
Financial gamblers.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh man, more stuff they did for the U.S. as well. They added a little bit under 600,000 jobs.
Nice.
So it's weird though. Although the unemployment rate dropped almost 6%, like, do you actually know anybody that was unemployed that wasn't able to go back to their original job but was able to capitalize with this new upcoming job forces?
No, I mean, thank God. But if you're out there looking,
keep looking if you haven't.
Blessing to you, you know what I mean? I hope it works out. But thankfully for the people that I know, nobody lost their job, so yeah. This was
cool because I don't know nobody that fell into another field or another direction of something just for employment legally. But yeah, man, I still know a couple people that's just like, yo, they still paying me. I ain't stay home. I'm like, I was like, I hear you. Like, I wouldn't want to trade places with you, but I hear you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm jealous, but I got to go to work, so I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you later. But that's dope, man. That should be super dope. We'll see. We'll see. Yo, man. As long as it keeps building back, outside keeps opening up, we gotta still get back to some sort of normal. So we'll see what happens.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're gonna jump over to the question section. I know y'all love this section because we always come with the goods around here. So we're gonna start this one off with the kids, man. You know we love the kids.
Let the kids.
So, does your kid have a movie that there's a song in that movie that they want to play all the time?
It's funny, as my two girls are getting older, the song has faded, thank God. But with Savannah, when she was younger, I don't know if you remember that Pixar movie, Rio?
Yes.
Let me take you to Rio, Rio, flying like an eagle. Bro, in the bathtub, walking down the block, going up the steps, getting in the car, getting out the car, supermarket. And then she had one of them little karaoke mics, just walking all through the house with it. But then that came and went. And then with Kennedy, Frozen was starting to...
Oh, Lord have mercy.
She had speaker boxes. She pressed the button, let it go. The whole house getting to a fucking all soiree. Everybody got parts and shit. Niggas bringing up the bass in the back like, yo, you do that part. Like, you know what I mean? But, you know, as they got older and they started gravitating, we know, towards more TikTok kind of, you know, more up-to-date songs. Those two songs, though, burned in the back of my memory, boy. Burned in the back of my memory. What's that? What was Darius messing with you?
So, when Darius was younger, I got to say he was in love with Baby Shark. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was in love with Baby Shark, and it's sad because my son is a little older. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I know most of y'all were like, what was he, like 2, 3? Like, no, my son was like 5, 6, loving Baby Shark. Like,
he said he still loved it.
Yeah, you know. But right now, his thing is 2 things with this movie, Lion King, right? So he was okay with the CGI version, but he loves that old 1990 version. You know what I'm saying? The one we like, right? So now, it's 2 parts he likes. The first part, I get it. Just can't wait to be king, Kuna Matata. You know what I mean? Those are his shits.
That's one of my all-time shower songs.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But there's a certain part of the movie that he plays over and over, and it's got me looking at him like, what's going on here?
Uh-oh.
He replays the part where Scar throws Mufasa off of the mountain.
That's some of the darkest music like has ever produced.
Yo, I kid you not. There was one time in the house, literally like 5 times back to back. Long live the king. And then you hear Simba, no! 5 times back to back.
Damn, like,
I walk in the room, I'm like,
so you got the soundtrack? How you know where it starts in the movie?
Yeah, I was like, why you keep killing Mufasa? He was like, I don't know. I like to watch it. I don't know what to do with that, people.
I'm just happy. I'm just happy he hit you with yo nigga gotta die sometimes. I was like, oh, yeah, man, kids and their songs, man. It's just funny how it gets burned into your memory.
Oh yeah,
and you find yourself singing it, no kid around you, just like snap out of it, get back to the regular music.
Yep.
Oh man, but I got a question for you.
What's up?
If your partner is out in the street, right, gets into I won't say gets into a squabble, but gets into a heated discussion of the opposite sex. Is your partner equipped enough to evaluate this individual bothering them to the point where, say, you know what? Who I got at home could come out and handle this right now. Get him on the line. Get him down here. You know what I'm saying? He come down and work. We messing with minds, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But like in the reverse situation, do you have a partner that goes, I don't care, Superman pinch my ass, my man gonna come down here and fuck you up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And then you gotta get there. Now you gotta show and prove. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just like, do you know if your partner is aware enough to make that conscious decision before you get there that you know what? Mm-hmm. This might be an L, so I'm gonna just handle this verbally and go about my day. Versus, he can come down here and handle this quick work right now. All situations quick work? Like, you know, I'm curious to know.
So, I think Shay is smart enough. My wife is smart enough to know, you know. Well, actually, she doesn't want me to fight at all.
Okay.
Like, Shay would rather just, you know, smooth out like, it depends on what happens now. Let's be real. If we're talking about some dude is just blatantly harassing her, mm-hmm. I think that's why I make it my business everywhere that she will be, that I've been there before, so they can see who I am.
Okay, all right.
You know what I mean?
Let them know there's a force behind her.
Yeah, so if we're talking about, like, this is somewhere that she works, mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I've been there enough to say, okay, these 3 dudes over here, that's a fair fight. Mm-hmm. That dude over here, I'm going to need the glizzy. You know what I'm saying? I might need the glizzy.
This is not going to be a clean fight. She comes say, yo, my coworker bothered me. Which one?
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, that nigga 6'6". Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna make a pit stop, but I'll be there soon. I'll be there soon.
Like, you gotta be real. Like, you gotta know, because you gotta defend your woman no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just be blatantly disrespectful, then you gotta handle that.
You gotta say something. You gotta say something. All right.
What about you, man?
I told my wife 2 things. Like, hey, you're an independent woman. You can handle yourself in the streets. But if anybody's special, you call me. But before you call me, I want you to look at their ears. If they, if whoever's bothering you ears is swollen and it don't look like it's gonna be going down anytime soon, listen, just shoot me a text for where you are, so I'll know where you are if I gotta go pick up the body. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yeah, man, they handled me good, man. They handled me good, babe. It's like, why didn't you call me? Like, he had the ears. I was like, damn. You still could have called me though. You know what I mean? I probably would have said, I'm not around, but I wish you called, man. You know what I mean?
911.
Yeah, like word. You got a choice. You gonna call 911? You gonna call me? If the ears is poking out, yeah, call 911, babe. They're probably gonna be able to help you more than I can in this situation.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. I told her, check the ears out, man. Like, let it do one of them. Oh, I forgot the comedian. He said one of them knee slaps.
Oh, wow.
Was Kevin Hart. He said,
nigga do like that with his knees.
What's that? I'm out. I don't want none of that smoke. But yeah, man. I really hope for y'all out there, your partner can evaluate a situation in your favor. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Because Kenny sent me a video the other day.
Yeah.
Now, here's the funny thing about it, right? I don't even want to go too deep into it, but I want to know what happened before he got there, because it seems like he showed up for some reason. I don't know if she called him. I don't know if he was coming to pick her up. Who knows? But let's just say he didn't come out on the right end of this beef, but he seemed like he wanted the beef.
Yeah. He was there with the chimney, and boy, was there smoke.
Yeah. And then how does it work when she got to go back to work and see the nigga that knocked out her nigga? Like,
he's like, yo, like, did he make us lunch today? You know what I'm saying? Is there another tune in there for me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's different for him. Like, he can't even talk shit at the house now.
Nah,
like,
not at all. You know, he can't tell her to do shit.
Or like, I'm working OT. Why? Because he's a protector. Like, come on, you gonna throw that shit in my face again? Like, but
yeah, man.
It's the kids got to look at him and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, but in the video, dude got suplexed twice, back to back on concrete. I've never seen that. I've never seen that move. I've never seen a move done that quickly, back to back, like in succession like that. I just
believe that you should not step towards someone who you are not ready to engage.
Because, man, things are misleading. Like, don't get me wrong, the ears are a dead giveaway, but you can't tell what everybody does on their all time. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, whether they're training with Floyd Mayweather and you don't know about it, or they just eat, chips all day. You don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the hands in these 2 pieces was get distributed. Please be careful. Make sure you're not on the receiving end of them biscuits, man. You don't want none of that smoke. You don't want none of that smoke.
Viral.
Yeah, man. You don't want none of that smoke.
Viral.
Oh man, I'm gonna ask you this question because I don't even know how to approach this one. If that's the best way to phrase this, in a healthy format.
There is no healthy way.
I'm curious, listeners. I'm curious to know on your end how long can you go without sex before you're cutting said person off? Like, I'm going to ask this general question. I'm curious to know, like, what would one do? How long must one wait before they go on without moving on? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Curious to know.
So with this, I'm going to answer. Fuck that shit.
Oh, shit.
There was a moment when I wasn't a married man, right? And I gotta say, if she was a virgin, I could probably wait.
Time out for you. Before you answer, now when you say if she was, as if like you took said virginity and then like
she's a flat out virgin, we're going out. Like if that's the case, then that's different, right? That's something sacred to her, and we got together. I could probably wait that one out.
How long?
I'd probably give it a month.
You took her treasure chest and you gave her 30 days? Business?
No, I'm talking.
These business days?
Business?
Are they business days at least? You count weekends?
I'm saying,
No,
like, how long can you go without sex before you're cutting a person off, right? So for me, if she's a virgin, you know, but she's a cool girl. She's got everything going down, and if we're doing everything else but I could wait around for 30 days.
So she had a 90-day rule. You wouldn't make the cut.
No.
Damn.
I know me. I know. As much as I want to look into this camera and be like, I am that guy that will be with you until you are ready. I am not.
He said, I'm giving you 20 business days, bitch.
Seriously. You know what I mean? And 19 on February. You know what I'm saying? So
he said, I will not be here for the bullshit.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'd rather us be real cool friends, and you find somebody who could wait it out until you're ready to give up your flower. You know, but that's not gonna be.
He said, once it's stepped on,
no.
You know what
I'm saying? Now, granted, if we in a relationship and you just cut off the goods,
how does that work? Now, say you. If you were involved, like you were having sex, like you versus meeting someone and waiting it out versus you being with someone and then it just going cold turkey. Yeah. How long would that relationship actually continue to exist?
I don't know, man. Probably a week.
Well, it's mad layers to that. So I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm just, cause like people with their baby moms, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's over. But you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just curious if there's layers to it. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, there's layers to everything. But for the sake of us, you know, not spending too much time.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get shot. Let's go to. Oh man, look at all this black girl magic we got over here. Hit me off with the black girl magic over here. Yeah, Teyana Taylor, first black woman named sexiest woman alive in Maxim's Hot 100 issue.
Shout out to Teyana.
Oh man, she every year she keeps getting better and better with everything she does. Like I don't know how she does it, but she was we spoke about her in one of our early first episodes.
Hell yeah,
on her early appreciation post. But yeah, well deserved. Oh man, kudos and keep pushing the envelope forward.
Indeed.
Oh man.
Next up, Darnella Frazier. This is the young lady who actually recorded the George Floyd murder. Was honored with a Pulitzer Prize. People, that is no small feat.
That's big. Now, Pulitzer, is that? I'm curious to know the basis as far as how they do it. Is it more so like? It's not like a standard citizen kind of thing, but just more so your contribution to society. Is that what it falls under?
That's a good question. I'm pretty sure it's something along the lines of chronicling history.
To some extent,
you know
right?
What I mean? Okay. Something like that. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, congratulations to her, man. Yeah. It's a bittersweet, but congratulations to her, man. For real. Indeed. Oh man, this is why I'm waiting to get a shot. Talk to me, man. What happened, man? I gotta know.
This one, we're gonna spend some time on this one because I gotta talk to my black ladies on this one, and I know y'all gonna judge me because I'm a man and whatever. Yeah, but here we go. Right? This is Freedom Cage.
Mm-hmm.
So Chloe Bailey, one of the most eccentric, popular artists out right now, along with her sister Haley, right? Mm-hmm. But Chloe Bailey had the privilege of performing Nina Simone's song. Shit, I'm drawing a fucking blank. What was the name of the song?
Ah, shit.
Feeling Good. All right. So now, exactly, right? You can just imagine. Did you see the video?
No, I didn't. This is all news to me. I didn't know.
So it was this whole Juneteenth celebration, and then Chloe Bailey was the performer. Nina Simone's Feeling Good. If you ever heard this song, it's a really good song. And Nina's rendition is powerful, but it's really slow paced or whatever. When I tell you, Chloe took this song and owned it. Like on some Janet Jackson-esque performance.
I gotta watch this now.
I'm talking about gyrations of the body. She did a flip backwards, then came back forwards. Couple little twerking was in there. Like, she brought it into the 21st century, right?
Okay.
Now, the question here is, did she ate? You know what I mean? Like the girls like to say, when a girl does a great performance, she ate that. So the question is, she ate, or was it inappropriate? Now, I call it inappropriate. And I'll put it like that because, listen, every artist at some form of fashion has transitioned something that was traditional into a new form that could be expressive and accepted and relatable. Hence, Ray Charles took church music and made it commercial. Man got ridiculed, banned, right? First person to not perform at Jim Crow. Got banned in Georgia. Couldn't play Georgia. In Georgia, right? If we're going to start to take these young, expressive artists and try and ridicule them for their form of expression, then we have to understand that this is supposed to be the future of what's going to really make our art and our culture really, really predominant. Right? Now, if you want to take a moment to say, well, we don't really want to see Juneteenth in that light. All right. I mean, if that's a conservative point of view, that's fair. But to the point of how they were going at her, bro.
Is that we're doing it?
Yo, like, it was insane. Like, oh, I felt that was appropriate, yada, yada, yada. So now, in the wake of all that, Nina Simone's granddaughter, what is it, Rihanna Simone Kelly, came to Chloe's defense saying that her late grandmother would have loved the performance. Right? And then I think it was a day or two later, she did the PG version of the song for Good Morning America.
She didn't delete the old one off the internet.
Oh, no, it's on there, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to go catch that later.
I'll send it to you.
I'm going to catch the first one later.
I'll send it to you.
Okay. Well, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Like, I think if she would have led with the PG version for Juneteenth, you know, put that out, let about a week go by, hit him with the deluxe. I think that would have been more appropriate, but
it's tough. It's
a slippery
really
slope.
Tough.
It's a slippery slope.
It is.
Oh man, I've been waiting for this show, man. I've been waiting for this show to come, son. Every episode, we've been giving you updates on the Pandelina Spice Report. This COVID shit, we haven't been able to escape it. Bruh, tell me the COVID updates this week, man. Tell me, man. What you got? Let me scroll down for you. What you got? What's on the COVID list today?
Ladies and gentlemen, we officially have no Pandelina Spice updates.
No news, man. Shit opened up, man. I was in Costco, no mask, no vax, didn't care. I was like, it was there, man. Everybody's outside. Things are opening up. Bars are opening late. Kids are outside.
Yeah, it's open.
It's not. Open. Don't get me wrong. Nothing's normal.
Of course.
If you're not vaccinated, please be wearing your mask in all places. If places, it's just funny because it's a gray area right now. You're like, hey, place to go. Hey, if you're vax, you're good. If you're not vax, keep it on. No one's checking vax cards. No one's. There's nobody. Unfortunately, we're back to the honor system. Yeah. And the honor system got us here in the first place. Yeah. If everybody's washing their hands and shit, you know what I'm saying, doing what they had to do, being responsible, we wouldn't have got as far as we did. Yeah. So now we're relying on the same lack of trust to put trust in. So, but yeah, man, no COVID updates this week. If you like we've been saying before, if you haven't got it yet, keep your mask tight. If you have, don't go outside so fast. And if you got your vaccine, hey man, outside is open for you. So enjoy, you know what I mean? But no news for the COVID updates. This last stop thing about it, one more. I was there was a wife who got arrested in PA for allegedly agreeing to have her husband killed but she went forward with this plot, this hired plot to kill, with a payment plan of $100 a week for the next 40 weeks. So she was willing to pay $4,000. She's like, listen, I need to get that. $4,000's a good price, but I ain't got it all on me right now. But I'm willing to give it to you $100 installments. Her first payment, niggas arrested her. Like, I'm just like,
yo,
you know what I mean? I don't know if you want to stop and think about it. It's just, although this is funny and sad all at the same time, like, but it was just weird, man. Like,
that's crazy.
Like, and then they said it wasn't the first time. But anyway, man, I don't know. It's just so much random shit happening in the world these days. You can't stop and talk about it.
You really gotta piss a girl off for her to put a payment plan hit on your ass.
On your head. Like, that's
real.
Like, I'm willing to pay $100 for 40 weeks straight to make sure you was dead. Like, what happened if you was... Let's just play devil's advocate for a quick second. Now, I know I stopped thinking about it, but now I got to think about it. Like, if... All right, boom. You pay my $100. Take out somebody. They take them out, middle of week 2. Say week 3, you ain't got the money. Right? Yeah. What's the contract on that like? Like, if you miss a car payment, you know what I mean? Hey, man, you're gonna take a couple points of the credit score, bro. Like, I have to start taking fingers now. Like, what's the payment? Like, what's the
borrow your thumb until you pay me the rest of my money?
Oh man, gotta love it. This celebrity news, man.
Yeah, this one's nasty, man.
God, man,
nasty.
I don't know if I want to do the intro on this one or not. All right, Lala Anthony has filed for divorce from Carmelo Anthony. This happened 2 days before Father's Day when the news broke. And I asked Twitter a small question for what was colder on Father's Day weekend, and that was being served divorce papers or having the side bitch you knocked up want more time with you and the kid, and you don't want to give that. I was curious to know what was a colder situation to be in. Either way, though, I let the Twitters know. You're gonna need your hoodie anyway, man. It's cold either way.
Way.
It's gonna be cold either way. Man. But Lala's on the market. Melo sounds like he never left the market. So yeah, man. Hopefully she doesn't make him sign it, and they can rip it up a month from now. But yeah, man, this isn't good.
Listen, I got love for Melo, man. Hold your head, bro. This shit is tough.
It's nasty out there, man. You can't.
Yeah. My man can't catch a break.
Yeah, man.
It's been a tough 5-6 years now.
Listen, if Hoodie Melo just wore a hoodie when he had to, he probably wouldn't be in this situation. But whatever, man. On a milestone note, Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City has now spent a whopping 450 weeks on the Billboard 200, making it the longest charting hip-hop studio album in history. 450 weeks is a long time, but that honestly was like a perfect album.
Yes.
Granted, he didn't get the Grammy due to a crazy white guy at the time called Macklemore. But yeah, still mad at that. Like, I still don't. Let me take my hat off. But yeah, it definitely was a head scratching moment when I seen it live. But yeah, 450 weeks is no small feat. But congrats to you, Kendrick.
Yes, we're waiting for new music too. Bro.
Yeah, bro, we waiting for the 500th week, bro. Like, it's like another year, bro. It's just
ridiculous.
Just get it out now. You know what I mean? But oh man, talk to me on this what to watch part.
Oh, so listen. This last episode of The Shop was epic. You had Jay-Z, Bad Bunny, who else was there? It was just a really good crew of people that had a really good conversation just about, like, anytime Jay-Z sits and talks about life, it's magic.
It's just dope to hear his voice.
Yeah.
it's like, oh shit, it's acapella.
It's
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you usually like your ears go up when he talks. Like, you just know his tone.
It's magic. So, they sat down and they really just were talking about life as an artist, how it's like watching the Space Jam remake now, having Jay-Z be on the soundtrack. I just really loved hearing the story of when Jay-Z was talking about DMX.
That was a really cool story.
Yo, like, cause I always wondered that shit. Like DMX had so much stage presence and energy, and Jay just still felt confident to go out there and
after him.
Yeah, and they gonna love his shit, and they love this shit, and that just showed you, like, if any of you are thinking about artists or just going out there and expressing yourselves, you don't have to be like somebody else
at all.
You know, you find your lane and you work your lane to the best of your ability, and you find your creativity in that lane, and you just learn how to really, perfect your craft. But it was just beautiful to hear him say that, because, Jay-Z has never really said anybody had anything better than him.
He was never, you never seen him, like, you never really heard him in a playful, vulnerable light.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, don't get me wrong, there was a 444 album, but you rarely get to hear him speak freely on something on a vulnerable moment. But he said he made the girls go crazy, he made the dudes go crazy, then everybody started crying. Then I had to come out there. Then I had to come out there. It's a hard knock life. I was like, oh, that must have stung, but oh man, that was a good one. If you haven't seen it, go catch the shop though, man. That was a good episode.
Definitely, man, for real. And there was another WNBA artist, man. I don't want to tear up her last name, but she's actually in the new Space Jam movie, and she actually was in charge of creating a documentary about the WNBA and how they went into the bubble.
Oh, okay.
It's a really good documentary. I think it's called 444 or something like that.
Oh, that's cool, because we didn't hear too much on the girl side.
Right.
I mean, we've seen the disparities, but we didn't hear too much about what was going on there.
Right. So, but she did a really good job, and she talked about being them keeping her likeness, because she has a certain hairstyle that she has, and then her seeing her name etched on something that's gonna be forever.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's awesome. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, but LeBron, man, he keeps finding new ways to stay on your TV, man.
Oh yeah.
Don't think because I'm out the playoffs you won't see me.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Something I caught a couple weeks ago with the kids. A Quiet Place 2. We happened to see part 1 maybe 2 weeks before the actual movie came out, but it was part 1 was good enough to go see part 2. So if you haven't seen it, it's about a tight-knit family in a very small community, and then shit just goes awry when there are these creatures attacking you if you make too much noise. So it's called The Quiet Place. You gotta just shut the fuck up and not make too much noise. But it was interesting.
Yeah.
Visually, it was a really good movie.
Yeah. I remember you told me to watch that, man. What was it, like the first 2 minutes in?
Yep.
Crazy.
Thanks.
Crazy.
Oh man, it's also been a ton of new music that dropped over the past couple of weeks. Lil Baby and Dirk had one, and I also saw they're gonna be doing a We Back Outside tour.
I saw that. Yes,
they will be in Brooklyn in October.
Yes,
that's gonna be a zoo.
That's gonna be madness, and the season will be back by that time. Probably.
That's gonna be a zoo. But they got their album out. Lloyd Banks is back with an album.
Yes. It was good to hear Banks back at
man.
it.
He's still in shape too, man. It was good to hear him.
Him and Benny got a good track too, man. That shit was money.
He got a lot of good joints on there.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny. It was cool to see him with a lot of people that you didn't expect to see him with too. So he had one with Styles and all that. I was like, oh, that's dope. Yep. You know what I mean? But he had the album. She dropped her first, I think, official album technically. Nice. She had a couple good tracks on there. Who was this? Migos. They also dropped one. Culture 3. Yeah. They back because they can't let this one flop because Culture 2 wasn't the best. Right. So this one wasn't bad though.
And Takeoff really showed up.
Takeoff showed up. Takeoff is finally actually taking off for once. Like, you know what I mean? I hope he get Jim Jones his way to the top of the group.
I hope so.
You know what I'm saying?
I hope so.
The forgotten guy with the bars. Who else? But yeah, that might have been it for music though. On the album tip anyway.
Yeah.
What's this Yo Gotti part? What's that?
So Yo Gotti and the Baby dropped a video for their new song drop. Lot of wonderful women in this video.
Haven't seen it.
Using what God gave them, and it's pretty cool. But but social media backlash really hit them for the lack of melanin queens in the video. Now, what's hilarious is to me is there's always been the question of exploitation of women. The exploitation of women, and all you see them do is shake ass or whatever, right? They weren't mad about that. They were mad that there were no black girls shaking their ass in this video. So I don't know if this is a progressive approach towards music videos and just saying, you know what, Megan has just twerked her way into their minds and pretty much twerked them into submission.
This is the only kind of twerk we want to see now.
Yeah, this shit is here to stay, girls. Like, we're going to be shaking our asses until we drop, right? But that was the stigma. And so I looked at it, right? And I'm like, all right, I'm doing research. I'm not just staring at the video no more. I'm doing research to make sure, is this true? Are there no black girls in this video?
Not one.
Not to get too deep, they weren't the hue, right? They weren't of that dark skin hue.
But they had some color, though.
Yeah, but it's not to say they weren't black girls in the video. They just weren't dark skin girls. So that was the issue, right? I don't think the Baby and Yo Gotti said 2 words about this.
I don't think they was out there picking all these girls, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's just, I tell you, we will find a problem with anything.
Yeah, man. we don't know the ledge. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna keep stepping in the dark, like until we get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be misrepresented. Then it's like you don't want to be underrepresented. But like when you're representing anything that's not good, you still want that light. Like, don't get me wrong. I guess any publicity, good or bad, is still publicity. But it's like all publicity ain't publicity you need if you're fighting for a cause. You know what I mean? That's true. So, hey, equal rights. Well, white asses and black asses next time. You hear me?
That's right.
But, yeah, man, I don't know. Outside of, sad note. Clarence Williams III. He passed away. You may know him from way back from the show The Mod Squad. I think that was like the late 50s into the 60s. That's where he started his acting career. But you might most recently know him from a couple small roles here and there. But remember that movie...
Tales from the Hood.
Yeah, I'm about to say Hood Tales. Tales from the Hood. He was like the Grim Reaper creeper kind of guy. As far as that, he was in a
couple of good movies. He was in Hoodlum with Lawrence Fishburne. He was in what was it? American. What was the joint with American Gangster.
Was that one? Okay.
Yeah, he was Bumpy Johnson.
There we go.
Yeah,
there we go. But he had a lot of cool key roles throughout his career. But he passed away. Shouts to him, his loved ones, his fans, as always. We hate to say bye to anybody, but we got to celebrate your life. If we weren't able to give you your flowers beforehand, we'll definitely give them to you now. So
absolutely,
rest in peace, King.
Yes, sir.
What else you got? You got anything else going on? Before the next show, talk to you. Anything else you're thinking about?
First things first, man. We hope you enjoy your Independence Day. We know with Juneteenth happening, there's a lot of, hey, when are we going to get the same recognition like Kenny mentioned? When is Juneteenth going to get the same kind of recognition that July 4th gets? Listen, that's completely up to the powers that be, but that's also up to us, right? But, hey, listen. If you're enjoying your 4th, enjoy your 4th with your family and friends. Stay safe. Like we said, man, outside is open.
Outside's
open. If you're vaccinated, enjoy, stay safe. If you're not vaccinated, keep your mask on. Regardless of anything, make sure you stay safe and wash your hands. You know what I mean? Yes. But other than the 4th, July 10th, we are UFC fans on this show. We have McGregor versus Poirier, Part 3. This is for all the marbles here. If McGregor loses this one,
it's a wrap, man.
It's over.
He's going to be selling liquor the rest of his life.
That's it. I think he's going straight to either movies or movies, because WWE, I don't see.
They call him. think he's gonna go on the rock trajectory.
Yeah, I see it.
It's time.
It's done.
It's time. It's gonna be hard to get a roll with those ears though, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
What about you, man? Anything before we wrap?
Mid-July, anything happening crazy? Nothing I could think of at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. Quick little Florida trip with the kids, but other than that, nothing crazy, man. Nothing crazy. Just yeah, man, out of school, so they got more free time to fuck shit up. So you got to watch them some more.
Gotta keep them busy.
Got to keep them busy, man. Got to keep them busy.
Good luck, people. Good luck. I know most of y'all kids are either out already or just got out. You know what I'm saying? Last week or the last couple of days was their last days. So
facts.
Enjoy,
yeah, man. Good luck, man. Because they home now. Like, and if you was doing, I don't know what the kids was doing remote school is gonna do. Because now they're like, I ain't got to turn this on either.
Yeah.
Oh man, good luck. You gotta just kick them outside. Outside might open up for the kids before the adults. Because they're gonna get kicked out.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, well, listen. You know how it goes down, man. You are now released back into your regularly scheduled programming, corporate life, parental life, entrepreneurship, whatever it is that you do, we salute you. I'm Senor Lee.
I'm King Kapnick.
See you next pay week when we lock back in to a free state of mind.
We out.